should start a love life podcast.
Jesus Christ, no. That can't. You know what? Okay, fine, but like I'm not gonna. It's gonna be fucking nuts with me there. And not even in a sad way.
The people will want your perspective on things, I think.
Okay.
Hello, Internet.
Hi.
Welcome back to JamsCast. I'm Jyesh.
I'm hi.
And we have a fun podcast for you all today.
We do, and you can tell Jyesh has a new sweater, and he thinks he's smart in that sweater. He thinks he's a big shot. He thinks he's better than you and me because he just can't sympathize with people anymore.
Stop
okay,
it.
Let's go. What's up?
No,
what's up?
I'm glad you shouted out the new sweater.
It's a good sweater. I like that sweater.
Thank you. What have you been listening to lately, K-Hi?
I gotta get out the playlist.
Get out that playlist.
You maybe should start while I do that.
Okay.
What have you been listening to, Jyesh?
Well, I came out with a song last week.
Oh, wait.
It's an instrumental song.
It was. I think I listened to your Coldplay cover, but I didn't.
No, I did that too.
Yeah. That's the one with the Pikachu, the sad Pikachu.
Yeah, that is the sad Pikachu.
The sad Pikachu.
So fun facts about this song. Or I'll just talk about like the song first, right? So the song is called I Made This.
Yes.
And it was when I was in a particularly angsty mood over some like mean feedback that I got. And
was it that one thing?
It was that one thing.
Oh man!
So I was
that
like, okay,
one thing, man.
Okay. So that's what kind of prompted this. But I also had been planning on this for a while, and this song is going to be the intro to a new album in May.
Drop the announcement.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I think this album's going to be a very interesting project. We've worked a little bit to tease some stuff.
Our machinations have begun.
Yeah, and it's also changed a lot since we've started it in some ways.
More than I've seen it change?
More than you've seen it change in the sense that I think it's getting a little darker, which I'm excited
for. Like what kind of darker? Like racist darker? Are you a racist now?
I mean, it's getting Midwestier, so maybe.
It's funny. I might be in the Midwest in a few months, so I shouldn't joke.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Love the Midwest. Great place.
Yeah, great place. Great place. Great food.
Great food.
In some spots.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I came out with a song, and I'm pretty happy with it, and we'll see what's next. Mm-hmm. There might be a new release next month. There might be one that we worked on together, not for the album.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be a good one.
Joe boy, deep cut one.
So that's all for me today. Mm-hmm. What do you got?
I've been listening to ones I have not mentioned. I've been listening to because I've been running again. So I think that's starting to flavor how I've been listening to songs. I was listening to Metro Booming, Am I Dreaming?
I love that song. Yeah. I've also been listening to that song.
Yeah, because Spider-Man is the fucking shit.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen the first one with the Miles Morales because I only see
fighting.
Yeah.
I'll be alive.
Dreaming.
So good. That was the end credit song.
Yeah, that song and the start of band. I think I've said this like exact thing before, but like both those songs are just so great.
Yeah.
What else I listened to? I listened to Start a War, which recently had a resurgence. It's an old song. Well, I'd say old things from like the late 2000s,
okay,
like 2001s or whatever, and it was recently in the pilot of something I will not recommend to you, which is the Class of '09 animated
oh god
short.
Okay.
Well, I mean, no, it's fucking hilarious. I just feel like it's a thing that like if I showed you it, you'd be like, Kevin, you're not allowed to show me things. Of course, I've been listening to Like a Prayer more. I listened to some Under Pressure with Queen and David Bowie.
Love that song.
Listen to some Heaven is a Place on Earth.
Also love that song.
And I've been going, since I mentioned I'm going back to running, I was listening to some soundtracks from like shows. So I was listening to some of the Doctor Who soundtrack.
Interesting.
I was listening to A Moment for Shuddering in the Dragon Ball Z Kai soundtrack. I mentioned that before.
Oh, Kevin, I have some exciting news for you.
Oh, yeah?
So we've talked about this, but we're going on a trip soon.
Yes,
right?
You're going on an adventure.
And
a butthole sniffing adventure.
For the first time in a while, you might not be the only Doctor Who fan.
No fucking shit.
Yeah.
Wait.
in fact, one of the people in the car might not be, or might be a
That isn't. Wait, are they like they were a Doctor Who fan, or they are a Doctor Who fan?
I think are.
That's fucking nuts.
I'll
That
have
is
to confirm.
nuts.
It's been brought up in conversation.
That is so weird. I thought like they've been a dying breed in America. Like
It feels like it's been a dying breed.
You know, I mentioned. I must have mentioned. I might have mentioned I listened to the audio dramas also. So I'm deep in that cult, man.
Yeah.
And it's funny because after Matt Smith left. I love the guy that succeeded him on the role. I love Peter Capaldi, but after he left, it started to go down. After Peter Capaldi left, it kind of really went down. And but I still keep up with it, and it's just the thing that like it's like being what's the name of that like sports team that like on Curb Your Enthusiasm the guy kills himself over it.
I don't remember.
But you know
I
what I'm talking about, right?
I don't
Like
remember.
he killed himself over the Jets or something.
That sounds right.
And then because
As a Jets fan, that sounds right.
for a little bit, Doctor Who was like that. Like I don't mean to be mean to the writers, and the performance was all great. And it's weird because the showrunner was actually a very competent showrunner. I'd seen him during the 13th era. I'd seen him another show he made, which was a very gritty detective show called Broadchurch, and it was wonderful. But then he makes like the most lighthearted Doctor Who that had been in decades. And I'm like, why is it the Magic School Bus, man? Go back to like making shows about like children murder, man. Put some children murder in my Doctor Who. I'll watch it. Hell, children murder, I'm pretty sure has come up in Doctor Who a lot. We should put some children murder in the podcast. You know what the best part about children murder is? It's easy. I don't think you should put that in the podcast.
No, I'll probably it was good until that last bit.
The last one was just dark.
Yeah,
It was a South Park
cut it to
joke.
laugh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Have you heard of Tate McRae? Probably not. Another person who was popular on TikTok came out with an album this last week.
We went to high school with him, right?
Oh, it's her.
Yeah, and we played in Mud in the Sand. Oh, they transitioned? Is that too much? Is that too... I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just like, playing the...
I thought it was funny. I don't know.
Okay.
No, but yeah, Tate McRae came out with an album. Really, really fun. It wasn't my favorite, but it was good. I liked it.
I have a music related thing I want to say.
Okay.
So I'm a big Charlie Brown fan.
Yes,
and
you
I've
are.
been rereading. I say rereading. I started in the late 60s the first time in college, and I just got hooked on it, and then I finished it. And so I started again from the 50s, and I'm going to finish the loop. And, there's a running gag about Beethoven's birthday. There's one character called Schroeder. Like, every time it's Beethoven's birthday and days approaching, he carries a sign and it says, like, 32 days till Beethoven's birthday. And then every Beethoven's birthday, they sit down and have cake and listen to the Ninth Symphony. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking do that now. I'm going to celebrate Beethoven's birthday just like they did. Because I'm going to start like celebrating stupid holidays because I like having little things to make everything better.
Leif Erikson Day.
Who's Leif Erikson?
He's a Viking. It was a SpongeBob reference.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly. It's like Dale Cooper says, every day get yourself a little present. Don't know. Hey, I think it's good. So, yeah.
I like that. I think we should start celebrating more silly holidays.
Like Beethoven. Do you want to celebrate Beethoven's birthday?
What day is
it? It's in December, which is even funnier because it's a holiday month.
Yes.
But I consider the winter months to be kind of hard for me because the sun and the temperature wants to kill you. So Beethoven's birthday, that's my thing. I can't wait to eat some cake.
I love the winter, but I'd still be down.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So I think it's time that we should transition into our singular segment of the day. And I haven't told you what we're doing. Over the last 25 years, there is a recurring thing. It's longer than 25 years, but over the last 25 years, the Grammys happens, right?
That's once every 25 years?
No. Like, I worded that wrong. I'm going to start over.
You could have just told me that. I would have believed you.
I'm going to start over. The Grammys, right? They happen every year.
Every 25 years. I'm making content.
You're making content.
Okay.
All right. Let's rein it in. Okay.
The Grammys happen.
The Grammys happen every year, and every year there is a winner for Song of the Year, right?
Okay.
How many do you think you can name?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
Michael
right?
Jackson definitely got one, right?
Probably. But here's the thing, right? I feel like I don't know, you know? We together.
It's apparently not a very good. I can name like the video game of the year, actually.
I can do that pretty
Elden
well.
Ring. I think did Brawl win it?
Super Smash Bros. Brawl? I don't know.
It's weird. I remember like
I know Breath of the Wild won it.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild won it.
What's the Dungeons and Dragons one again?
The sex game, right?
Yes, the sex game.
Something 3. Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I think this year Astro Boy won.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Astro Boy, like the little cartoon?
Yeah.
guy?
No, the PlayStation guy.
Oh,
It's not
really?
Astro Boy. It's whatever. Astro Bot. That's what it is.
That's pretty funny.
Or it was Balatro. One or the other.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. That kid that came on with the big hair. I don't know what his deal was. No, I kind of know a little bit. The Game Awards kid was. I laughed so much. Like I laughed more than when I saw the slime because I saw it live.
Yeah,
and I
that's
just
pretty
see
crazy.
this kid, this agent of chaos, and he just says, "I want to." He just sneaks on, and you're just thinking, "Who the fuck is this kid?" And the staff must have been like, "Oh, he's one of the developers. Developers must be he's one of the staff." Everyone's like, "Why is he 7?" And he just says this thing. I'm only concerned that like you don't think it's like an anti-Semitic.
I think it might have been an ant. Or I think it was. I heard he had some questionable politics.
Yeah, no, he's
know the
weird.
exact
And he was
details.
doing stuff with like Sneeko.
Yeah. So, okay, we're getting off topic, but we're going to listen and rank Grammy Award Song of the Year winners.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one.
I know you know this past year's, okay?
Wop, 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 wop. Gonna
Yes.
fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. That's going to be really hard to beat.
Yeah, and we're going to do this in a tier list system.
How
the
do you-
tier list will be
How do you
right
beat
here.
a murder weapon?
I know, right? But award shows are such an interesting thing
'Cause
in
they
American culture.
I feel like there's a time where when they're cool, they're probably really cool.
Yeah.
But then like, it's like, dude, this is only happening because it happened last year.
Yeah, and the thing is, they predate the internet also, right?
Yeah.
So they just like dominated the discussion. Like,
Yeah,
you
this
didn't
is what
have
is
the
cool.
resources to study these things that you did back then.
Now you find a fucking million video essays by every Joe Schmo and Dick and Harry. you
yeah,
know?
imagine making like video essays.
Yeah,
about
I mean,
that
Jesus
sort of
Christ, what a
stuff.
fucking.
What a fucking.
I might bring that to my
rube.
channel. Tell us in the comments if you want to see K High's video essays on his hyperfixations,
Yes, I absolutely would love
his
to see
reasons
that,
for
actually.
singleness.
I would love to watch this.
Great, that's the first video essay. Why I'm single.
We should start a love life podcast.
Jesus Christ, no, that can't. You know what? Okay, fine, but like, I'm not gonna. It's gonna be fucking nuts with me there, and not even in a sad way.
The people will want your perspective on things, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to go through all of these, right?
Yes.
And we're starting with this past year, right? Which, as I've alluded to, we've listened to that song many times.
That's a very good song. Wop, wop, wop. I like the part where he goes wop, 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 wop. I like it because I saw this one video and it was of Knuckles going. It was like Sprite Knuckles.
Okay.
Punching forward. Wop, 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 wop. Gonna do that. It was a YouTube short. It was great.
I like it. I mean, this is one of the times where the Grammys got it right?
Yeah.
Easily. Like, I think this was the best song of the last year.
I think it is good. It's a murder weapon.
For me, it's
great.
an easy S tier. Do you agree S tier?
Oh, S tier. Oh, yeah, S tier. Are you going to put a little list?
I was going to do it like right over here.
Oh, you're not? Oh, yeah, but it's going to be like an image?
Yeah, it's going to be right in the middle of it.
S tier.
S
tier. I don't know how it's going to get
I don't know.
mirrored.
It's an S tier.
It's an S tier.
This next one, I don't know if you've heard because, and that's all I'll say, but I'll talk about it a little afterwards.
I mean, we've been hanging out for a while.
We have,
I probably
but
heard it.
I don't think you have heard this one. So that was What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish.
Oh.
And the reason you haven't heard that song is because you haven't seen the Barbie movie.
Oh, yeah, I saw Okay, we were watching it back to back.
We were watching it, but
And
you left after Oppenheimer.
Dude, Oppenheimer was 3 hours.
I know. And honestly, I think Barbie was the better movie.
I've heard that from you.
Yes. And You're a Homeless Man.
Is it? Yes. No, I don't know if he saw Barbie. Did he?
I think he did. You told me recently that he did, and he was like, "Oh wow, that was good."
Oh yeah, he did not like Oppenheimer. The homeless man thought it was stupid.
Yes, but what did you think of that song? It's
I really like
never
that.
heard it before.
Is that
I
from
also really
Barbie?
liked it. Yes.
Okay.
It was made for the
that's why I
Barbie
haven't heard it.
soundtrack.
So that got okay. That deserves.
But it got really popular.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite songs from the movie.
What I was imagining, I was actually putting it in a movie scene also.
Yeah.
And that's why I was laughing is because what would she say? Like I float and then I fall or whatever in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I used to float. Now
I was imagining it
just
with Pennywise's
fall
death.
down. Oh.
Okay. Do you see that movie?
It chapter 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And I forgot. I know he like.
I think that movie's kind of dumb.
Oh yeah, I like it though. I like
It's good.
Remember
but
how
I think
he's
it's kind of dumb.
on the ground and he's like, "Look at you, all grown up." Do they stomp him or does he just die?
I think they do stomp him.
I was imagining them hitting with a crowbar for some reason, but I'm like, no, they didn't hit him with a fucking crowbar. Jesus.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just imagining them like, crowbarring or stomping him in slow motion. And it's
Yes.
like that song playing and it's his goodbye song.
So what are you rating that one?
That one's fucking good, man.
I think it's A or S for me.
A or S. Ass.
Yeah. Was I Made For by Billie Eilish.
Yeah, wait, I need to get the lyric for video. I need the lyrics to enjoy the song.
Let's say the fact that we're not like, oh, easy S makes me think we should say A. Even though
Can we say A plus?
we could say A plus. It's like the top of A.
Top of A.
I think that's
Yeah.
how we could phrase it,
Okay.
right? Because it's very close to S.
When are we going to get to that song that goes, I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get all out what's
Oh, I
in
love that
my-"
song.
It's such a good
I do love that song.
man,
honestly.
man. Jesus.
So now this is an interesting one because I don't know this one. This is 2022.
You've never heard it or you just...
I don't think I have.
2022. What the fuck? Yeah, nothing was fucking happening in 2020. Wait, no, 2022. COVID, we were about out of that, right?
I guess so.
I didn't really like it the first listen, but I can tell if I listen to it 2 more times, I'm gonna be like, it's Slave. So, but just because it hasn't hooked me, and there's going to be a lot of really good songs here,
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of do have to be hypercritical.
I want to say C.
I was thinking the exact same letter.
Yeah, and let's talk about some of the songs that it beat out, right? Because I think that's important context.
2022.
It beat out one of my favorite songs, which is Bad Habit. It beat out The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar, which is one of my favorite Kendrick songs. Break My Soul, the Beyonce song. I actually think that one should have won. About Damn Time by Lizzo. All Too Well by Taylor Swift. That's one of the best Taylor Swift songs.
I'm sorry, just when you said, isn't that what Kanye said all those years back?
No.
I'm gonna let you finish.
But Beyonce should have won. I mean, Beyonce.
We're learning new things about you.
Yeah, maybe.
And then you mentioned Taylor Swift quickly.
I did mention no, but
After Beyonce.
Taylor Swift's song from that year was good too. It was a
But
10-year long
Beyonce should
song.
have beat her.
I think so. Oh man, that's interesting. I don't agree with the song that won that year.
Yeah, I'm not super crazy about it, but again, maybe it's like just it doesn't sound like one it sounds like something like you have in the car radio and like, yeah, I'm vibing, or you're listening to it on the bus and like, yes, I'm a lost soul.
Yeah, this is an interesting year. This next one,
2021. We're in COVID now.
Yes,
okay.
I know this song. I am a big fan of this song, but that's all I'll say.
I think it's nice, but I might put it in the same tier as the last one.
Oh, really? For
Yeah.
me, it's like A or B.
I can't put it in an A.
Okay, we want to compromise and say B.
I'm okay with B.
So, okay, I will talk a bit about this. This was the collaboration between Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, Silk Sonic. Their whole thing was they were doing a throwback to like sort of vintage R&B style. And
who is Anderson .Paak?
you haven't really heard much of his music before. He's
I
super talented, has a very raspy voice.
Every time you say Anderson, I autocomplete Cooper.
Yeah, no, that's different Anderson.
But wouldn't that be wonderful?
It would be great if Anderson Cooper made music. Bruno Mars.
Singing together on New Year's.
Yeah.
New Year's ball drop.
I will say, again, I don't know if it would have been my pick to win. Because there are some other good songs that came out this year.
What else came out 2020?
Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo, which I think is one of my favorites. Kiss Me More by SZA and Doja Cat, which is my favorite Doja Cat song. I don't know if it's my favorite SZA song. Montero by Lil Nas X. Peaches by Justin Bieber and Daniel Caesar. There were a lot of good songs.
That's not the one that goes peaches, peaches.
No. You might have
like,
heard this one. It's like, I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh, that's it.
What does that mean? He's like mooning people or something?
I don't know. So B, we're saying B tier for this one.
Yeah,
I think that's
okay
fair.
with B.
Yeah,
I think it was better than the last one.
I'd agree. 2020.
Oh boy, that was a great year, guys. Remember nothing. That year.
Yeah.
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. Yeah,
that does make perfect
S
sense.
tier.
S tier.
I listen to
don't
that
even need to
whenever
listen to it.
Yeah, I'm the bad guy.
Duh.
That is a sexy song, man.
I agree. Well, I don't know if I'd call it a sexy song.
That is a sexy song. Might seduce your.
That's some funny timing.
Oh no, that's a great song though.
Yeah, I do like that song.
I think I mentioned on this podcast. I don't know if I mentioned it here.
Can I be honest with you?
You don't like it?
No, it's just that it got overplayed for me.
I am okay with it. But usually I hate overplayed songs, but that one I'm like, yeah.
I think in my personal list, it might be more of an A.
I'm giving it an S, but if you want to, I'll put it on to A if you want.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think, and I don't like it as much as Not Like Us.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I'll put it below Not Like Us.
Right. So like Billie Eilish is dominating A tier right now, by the way.
I mean, on my personal headcanon, it's S,
It's
but
right
for
up there.
our list, we'll put it on A.
I think that it was a very, very, very inventive song.
I can imagine so many scenes that could be done with just like a mask
agree.
reveal, just taking off the mask and like, I'm the bad guy. And also they made like a furry movie about it,
They
right?
did make a furry movie about it.
Yeah.
The Bad Guys, I think
I'm
it's
just
called.
so glad they have the furries. And
2019 is an interesting year now.
yeah. You know, before 2019 went horribly wrong, it was actually okay.
I agree.
I'm imagining seeing that for the first time in high school, and I have a fake memory of someone showing me that video in high school. I'm like, don't show this
I
to me
also
in
felt like I
school.
saw it in high school, and I don't
Are
know
you sure
why.
it was 2019?
It said 2019.
Can you win? Can you win a different year than you came out?
I'm pretty sure it was Song of the Year 2019.
Yeah, it's a good one. But
Yeah, Grammys say it was Song of the Year 2019.
I don't really listen to it that much.
See, that's the thing. I think the music video, incredible. I think that the message it was trying to get across, poignant.
What was the? I don't remember. I barely listened to the song. Really.
I'm going to say it might be a B.
I plan to listen to it. I'm okay with B.
Yeah. Good song. Good song. But
Is it about like
we don't go back and listen to it a lot.
Yeah, I only listen with like I actually kind of want to get into it now because like I kind of like that vibe and I like is Childish Gambino in Adventure Time?
Yes, he's Marshall Lee.
Marshall Lee, okay. And what's the other name he's called?
In what?
Glover, something Glover.
Donald Glover.
Is that his actual name?
That is his actual name.
His first name isn't Childish.
Correct.
Gambino.
This next one, I'm curious if you know this one. This is 2018.
I don't know. I don't have any attachment to it, so I might have to say C personally.
C? Ooh.
What about you?
I lean more B.
I'm okay, B.
Okay.
It's not bad. I just said C
that song is That's What I Like by Bruno
It hasn't
Mars.
hooked its way into my head, so I can't.
Okay, fair
The
enough.
Barbie movie one, though, I think like I'm very comfortable with the position we put that in.
I agree.
Because,
It
was
was Billie
first-
Eilish tier.
Yeah.
The A tier.
Was that Billie Eilish also?
That was also Billie Eilish.
Oh my God.
That's why I'm saying both the Billie Eilish songs have been A tier
yeah,
right now.
she's a goddess.
She really is. But suffice to say, You know, it's a really good Bruno Mars song. I don't think it's my favorite Bruno Mars song.
What's your favorite? Is that going to come up?
You know, probably not. I think it's Versace on the Floor for me. But I also like some of the older stuff. Like I like Young, Wild, and Free.
Who sang that song? A little bit. I mean, it's completely different. It just kind of different. ADHD in.
Did you say
a little bit of Monica?
Mambo Number 5 by Lou Bega?
Is that going to come up here?
No.
Are you sure? That's a nice song.
We're not getting to the 90s.
Remember when Doki Doki Literature Club came out? There was a really good video with that.
A little bit of Monica, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is an interesting one. I think you know this song.
Oh, that does hit good.
That does hit good.
Yeah. It's right, maybe right there. 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that song.
I like that song. Okay. I don't love that song.
Yeah,
I always felt like it was a little overrated, but that's just me.
I don't think it needs to be like A tier or S tier or anything, but I think
I feel comfortable with B.
Okay, B.
We put some great songs in B.
Yeah,
so I'm perfectly fine with that. And it's a good song. Like I understand the people who do love that song. I understand why.
When are we getting to the sexy song?
I know, right?
The one that's like a did we already pass that?
We probably have not. That should be up there. You ready for this one? You've heard this one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
What year is this? 2016?
Yeah. It came out when we were in high school. Uptown Funk.
That is nuts.
Bruno Mars again.
That is nuts.
That's the third Bruno Mars song on there.
I don't know what to say.
I will say this: I don't like Uptown Funk, which feels like a
I don't
crazy thing to say.
I don't dislike it, but like I think I'm okay putting where do you want to put it?
I've gotten sick of hearing it. I'm comfortable putting it at C.
Okay.
But that might be an unpopular thing because a lot of people love that song.
You know, we're supposed to be unpopular.
We're supposed to be unpopular. This is my supposed to be. We're supposed to be unpopular.
What's the word?
Divisive.
Challenging. Political.
Yes.
Those vaccines.
So we are now at 2015. So that
was a cuckoo crazy year.
2015 was a crazy year. 2016 was crazier, but 2015 was still crazy.
But I mean, I'm just going to say it. The election was... Which one was the election year? That was 2016.
That was 2016.
Okay.
But I think Karame might have died in 2015.
You're right. That was the real tragedy. That was the real tragedy. Dicks out, man. Dicks out.
Dicks out.
Oh, my God. Oh, I want to say a funny high school thing. A story that happened, but like... No, that can't be. Yeah, so in our school, they know we went to high school together. At this point.
We've said that before.
Okay, there's like a little parade, and people brought in their costumes, and then they make a little comment about it on the microphone.
Yeah.
And then, do you remember the guy? It was a gorilla costume.
I remember the gorillas, yeah.
And a bunch of bananas. And I remember I asked the gorilla guy, I'm like, what are you? And like, we're Harambe.
Yeah.
And then they said, it's a bunch of bananas. They were not doing that.
No, they were not. All right. This is the last song on the list for now.
I think it should go B, I think, right?
I'm comfortable putting that at B. In the moment it came out, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I think it's actually grown on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Sam Smith's vocals are pretty
Who's
incredible.
Sam Smith?
He's a musical artist.
What else did he make?
Steve is a big fan.
What else did he make?
He's, you know that one song that's like, I don't know the words. In the body shamone.
Body shamone. Is that what you said?
I don't know the words. I think it's called Unholy.
Unholy.
So Okay, those were the last 10 years of Song of the Years at the Grammys.
That was a good time. You know, maybe we'll do a part 2 someday.
Maybe we'll do a part 2.
I like that. I like
that too.
I was able to hear the Barbie song.
Yes.
And Doctor Who, the current Doctor Who, who's very good. I actually very much like him. And unfortunately, he might be leaving the show, but he was in Barbie. He was one of the sexy Kens.
That's right.
He's a very sexy guy. He was also in Sex Education, the show.
Yes.
I don't know if that show is about it. I think it's like a porn.
I love that show. It's actually really good. Yeah. All right. Do you have anything to say before we wrap up, K-Hi?
You know, you want me to make my noises?
No, I don't think so. We're a little pressed for time today.
I could just do it really quick.
Okay. You make your noises and then we'll do our thing.
Oh, no, I already did that.
Those are good noises.
I like those noises.
Okay.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
We gotta go. Bye-bye.
Bye.